Thanks for staying with us. I'm Bill O'Reilly in the Miller Times segment. Tonight, the D-Man has been covering Syria on a syndicated radio program. Lively debate, of course. The sage of Southern California joins us now from Santa Barbara. So what's your take on it, and what are the listeners saying to you?
My take is that it's just nice to see Eric Holder get a week off from being the takes a village idiot guy, because Kerry's up there this week. And you know something? Lurch makes Stedman look like Socrates. The irony of John Kerry sitting there acting like a latter-day Genghis Khan is just too delicious. All I know about whatever we do with Syria is we got to stop talking about it. The first rule of Fight Club is Fight Club. Is to not talk about Fight Club. And we're now in the business of sending out save-the-date memos for when we're going to attack. Listen, right. We are the justice lodestone in this universe. And when we wobble, the whole thing starts to wobble. And nobody over there is scared of us anymore. Therefore, I have a three-pronged program that I would institute. First off, I would have something called the Mideast Secret Santa, where everybody has somebody they correspond to, and if the one person acts up, the other person gets blown up. Now this would, for instance, Syria acts up and Libya gets blown up. They're all on their best behavior, cautioning each other not to go there because nobody knows who their secret Santa is. Secondly, I would let Benjamin Netanyahu honcho this effort. I'd call it Operation Bibi and the Jets. I'd let him make the call since he lives in the craziest cul-de-sac on the planet Earth. Thirdly, I'd bring assassination back into it, and I would do a couple of sequels to Zero Dark 30. I would blow Bashar Assad's head off if I was our military, and it wouldn't be that hard because he doesn't have a chin to begin with. And then if they took the Al-Qaeda guy from the rebels and put him in, I'd blow his head off too. I'd keep blowing heads off until they got the right guy and got the message. Lastly, at all presidential press conferences, I'd have Dick Cheney lurking around in the background.
Yeah, we haven't heard from Cheney.
Just sort of lurking around.
He's got to be good.
There.
Cheney's got to be supporting Assad out of there, though. He's got to be doing. I'll make some calls tomorrow. We'll get a Cheney all right. Thing.
Lastly, when the president does do whatever he does, you know they better roll out the mission accomplished banner and, you know, steam the creases out of it because he's going to be dancing on their graves, just like any president would. This is why you don't jump on Bush when he's got this crap scenario in front of him, because you're going to have that crap sandwich.
That's a good point. That's right. They all have to go through this crazy business.
And Congress? We're going to wait till Congress gets back? Why don't we call Sid and Marty Krofft and ask them if we can see what the banana split puppets think we should do? Those morons.
Well, they'll be back next week, Miller, just in time for you. Excuse me. You really want to waste time and not get into Putin and the walrus? I mean, come on.
No, let's get to Putin. Show that picture. Let's get to Putin.
We got him.
That is the greatest thing ever. Gesundheit. At least Putin's got a shirt on here.
That's right.
I think he's sending a subliminal pictorial message that he knows he's going to run against Christie or Hillary. I think he's telling us he knows who might be the next president. There he is with his Anthony Weiner thing. Nobody makes porn wildlife more than this guy.
Well, he knew if he didn't put the shirt on, the walruses would never show up. They'd never let him in.
Do you remember Mission Impossible 1 when Tom Cruise repelled under his right nipple? You remember that was actually Tom Cruise?
Yeah, I missed that movie, unfortunately.
He came out from the underhang. You got to see it.
Now, finally, Tim Tebow, cut by the New England Patriots. Feel bad for him. Tebow's a good guy, you say?
He got an honest bounce this time. He's with the best owner. He's with the best coach, studying under the best quarterback. Now, I think he looks shaky. Ironically, he was turning every long pass he threw into a Hail Mary. I would turn this country over tomorrow to an older version of Tim Tebow. I just wouldn't turn the Patriots offense over to him. It's time to go do God's work, brother. I didn't think the Jets gave you a good tumble. I like the way John Fox modified it around you that year. I thought that was agile thinking, but you knew Elway wasn't going to have a non-purist quarterback. But this is the time. He got the actual bounce. It looked shaky to me, and if he doesn't want to do the CFL, I think it's time to move on and save the world, baby, instead of saving that team.
I think the Patriots may bring him back, yeah.
Well, Mr. Kraft's a sweet man, and I think he likes good karma. And I don't think the coach operates like that. I think the coach is a stone killer. But I do think Mr. Kraft realizes that in a world gone mad, you can do worse than have a cat like Tim Tebow in your life.
All the players like him. He's a good guy. All right, Dennis Miller, everybody. There he is.